What is going on, everybody? 2Val29 back in the lounge yet again, and today we're closing up the We're Here MLC prize walls. So we have the We're Here finale prize wall, the We're Here monthly prize wall, the 5-star prize wall, and the midweek champion prize wall. This is probably the big one out of the bunch, which I purposely waited for so we can compare to what the midweek champion prize wall of the new month is. We will get to that towards the end, so stick around if you want to see that. Make sure to kick back, relax, grab some snacks, because this is going to be a hefty Prize Wall Eval. My apologies, it is 2 in the morning. Yeah, lots to go through. Long story short, in regards to the finale blitz, just pick the shards that you need. I mean, there's really nothing more to it, or you can take the gold token chest. I myself don't really feel the need for 15 shards or 10 shards of characters that I already have. That is because I have all these Wyatt 6 members. So me personally, I will take the gold chest. That being said, if you have decided to commit to getting some of the blitz tickets for medallions and whatnot, I would probably tell you to lean towards getting Abby or Howdy. They are already offering buzzard shards in some of the monthly loot coin deals. I think it's 80 shards for a mega, which comes with a mega pull on the current loot. Obviously, it's just the bonus section of it. Howdy and Abby, again, very premium shards depending on how close you are to them. Howdy's probably a good get if you're close and you spent on Black Friday. Otherwise, I'd probably tell you to focus on Abby so you can get 4 of the Wyatt 6 characters and work on the free moment that they gave us. Next up, the 5-star prize wall. This is very simple. You got your basic prize wall medallions, you got tokens, you got the 50% gem strap for legend. So it's a modern era random class, but it's 50% gem, but it's only a legend. A couple of token bundles for the free character and some TP. There's also some shards here if you need them to recruit these characters, so not a bad shout if you're trying to get Mercy. You should probably have Rabbit by this point in time. Again, not a bad shout if you're trying to close that out. Honestly, I think Rabbit shards are probably going to be more difficult to come across than Mercy shards at this point, but for me, part of what I did with Tech Rocky on week 1 was have this in mind, that I will get the 100% gem damage strap for Modern Showboat and another insignia. Again, I don't really need the majority of other stuff here, so not really worth investing in. I will take another 100 and another skill plate that adds 100% gem damage when you make enough multiply gems. So definitely happy there. 100% yellow gem damage, that is, when you make enough multiply gems. That's it for the We're Here 5-star prize wall. So we got through those pretty quickly, and I knew that we would because there's lots left to go through here for the monthly one. And I did promise we would go through the midweek one. That, again, I'm going to save till the end there. So the monthly prize wall, this is a big reason of why I purchased the half off, the 50% discount with the monthly starter pack. The big boy starter pack is you get everything at half off. So definitely a huge win for me here. Not really bothered about the weekly resources, never really concerned with those. And I know that a lot of these come with, fucking buckles for that month, which I guess in essence, I could have gotten them during the month, but I don't really feel the need. One of the big things that I consistently get nowadays is all of these mega token bundles at the top for every single class. To me, these are significantly worth it nowadays, especially at the half-off price, with how many tokens we go through leveling up so many characters all the way to 6-star gold max. So on the discount prize wall, the half-off prize wall, I will absolutely get all of those. These, on the other hand, not so sold on. It's just not enough token value for me. I did also go through, like I mentioned in some of my earlier videos, and I'm sure many of you did too, a good chunk of coins getting those straps. So I might circle back to the spare change and pick up 1 billion coins. These tokens, not really worth it. This is just for coins and TP for me. if I look back at that. The TP again here, not a bad one. Coins and TP here, also not horrible. This is half the amount of coins, but the same amount of TP, and it's about 2,000 less. We're getting half the amount of emerald tokens and no bronze tokens, which the tokens are okay, but I don't really think that I value them that much. This is solid, also coins on TP with some strap parts, but the price is oof. The token packs here are also pretty good too when you want just a specific set of tokens. It's not too shabby. The large TP pack's pretty good for 1,000 TP, as you can see. So obviously you've got the sets of thousands up here, but for 430 only it's a pretty big win. The Evo tokens and the buckles again, kind of a waste at this point. The large coin pack is The ultimate straps used to be great when you were missing straps for certain class era combinations, but as you can see, there's no affiliation here, and they only really go up to 100% gem damage. You might get lucky for 100% move. These used to be consistent purchases for me. Now they are not. Instead, I rather go for these because these do still have a chance at affiliation. So if you're missing something, you can get any of these 4 eras: the modern, the attitude, the legend, the new gen, and the classes. So there is a small, slim chance to get affiliation bonuses. Not a horrible outlook to have there. So that'll be 4,500 if I decide to get it. Prop packs, pretty solid. Health packs, very good if you're low or short on them. Definitely some good stuff on this month-long prize wall. It all comes down to what it is that you're needing personally. For me, I'm leaning towards coins and TP is typically where my mindset is. I like this for 2,000 TP for only 1,100. It's very comparable with this 1,000 TP for 400. It's pretty much 2,000 TP for 8,600, but this comes with some tokens instead. So getting all of these is actually pretty solid. 20,000 TP for about 11,000 prize wall isn't a bad idea. And the more that I'm looking at it, I think the more I want to just get all of these coin and TP packs off the wall. So let's go ahead and start getting these. Definitely don't want to hold everybody up, and I do want to get this video out there sooner than later. I know I waited to get all this out, but again, I was hoping that I can compare midweek prize walls to each other, which I did get to, and that's going to be a big majority of this video. So do bear with me there if you all do not mind. Yeah, I like the 5,000 TP here. This is great. It's another 20,000 TP that we just picked up. So we picked up 20,000 in the pack 2, picked up 20,000 in the pack 4. The pack 4 also came with 200 million coins, so 40,000 TP is already a nice pickup there. This isn't horrible, but not really sold on it. The idea of getting this for 4,300 isn't too shabby either, but I want to save that for cleanup. The more that I'm thinking about it, this billion coins can go a long way. We go through a lot of coins these days. This being only 20 mil just doesn't feel like it's got the same weight that it once does. This is going to be the first time in I think a long time, probably since this ever came out, that I'm getting these. But that billion coins is going to go a long, long way. I do have another 4,300. That would put us over 10K. So I mean, I could pick up one of these, but that's a pricey tag there. This is what, just 10 million coins. 10 million coins ain't worth it. This is also what, 4,500. So 45, 43. It's about 88. I'd have about 1,000 left over. Health packs. That's not a horrible idea to get some health packs. I really wish we had more metal bits. That's my only issue here. You know what? I'm going to actually show you what I'm going to do in this situation instead of just doing it. We're going to go back to our home screen, which, again, sometimes I know a lot of you kind of hate this, but I kind of enjoy trying to see what it is that I'm missing. So out of those tokens there, we're at bronze tokens. Diamond tokens is the very first one. Diamond, diamond, emerald, emerald, emerald. It looks like diamond tokens is probably the one to go for. And I know that probably seems crazy to you when I have close to 1,000 of those tokens. But that's how I avoid from running out of them, is doing exactly that and trying to secure enough of those tokens. So we're going to pick up a couple of these diamond token sets. And then I have 57 for... I think I'm going to skip out on the straps this month for the affiliations. And you know what? I'm going to skip out on those too. I'm going to go all TP, I think, is what I want to do this time around. So good TP sets. That's going to be a total of 50,000 TP that we pick up from the prize wall. It's a significant amount. And yes, I know the Pig Boy tokens are a waste. Yes, I know the Universal Buckles are a waste. But I am not here for any of that stuff. I'm just here to pick up the TP. So to me, it's a win. Maybe to you, it's a waste. Maybe to you, I should have done it during the month. But the amount that I would have received from the month did not justify me doing that, is how I feel about it personally. Also looking at coins and health packs isn't horrible. Keys, I believe, are gone by now, so kind of a letdown there. We're looking at cleanup crew section stuff. Maybe some more props. I mean, props are always nice to have. +3 and -3 on your opponent. I know I have them by the hundreds, but it wouldn't hurt to get some of those and then just pick up a couple of, I guess, metal bits at the end there. Yeah, let's pick up some props. Why not? There you go. That's what a set of props looks like. So not too shabby. Get a few more of these. I think I might be able to clean all of them out. I can. Beautiful. And we're down to 68, which I guess that's just this or this. I will take the coins. And then the leftovers. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. I meant to back out. Let's go all the way to the bottom again. And leftovers done. Alright, so that was a little bit longer than I was hoping to have it be, and I apologize for that. Now, to the meat and potatoes of the conversation here. The month-long midweek prize wall. So these gears for the S tier characters are now in the feud rewards for top 7 factions. They're not guaranteed, obviously, but you do have a chance of getting them. And what I wanted to do was compare this past month to this current month. So you'll see that this time around it's the old school Brett gear, which, to be honest, really not anything that you should care about. Yeah, it's cool, but it's nowhere worth the amount of money you're going to need to spend to get this much midweek. It's crazy talk. Brett isn't that good. The moment here, cool, 12.5, just like it was in the prior month. The straps are still 100%. They're not 130 or 150 like there was some rumors that they might be. Same price as well. You can see the cover is Julius Creed yellow gear, which unfortunately he can't get to anymore. It's a bonus for his multiply gems, which really was only a 99 MP moveset, which was pretty much flat out said that he was going to change to only 99 MP with the gear and the multi-gems, so doesn't really help. Both Waller gears are here. That's kind of good to know, because if you didn't get them on last month, you can just go ahead and get them on this month if that's what you're looking forward to. NXT Sammy, finally a decent price, only 1,600 instead of 8,000. Black Belt Bischoff, this I will note because it's Santa month, probably worth to look into getting it from the price tag that it has. NXT gear for Theory, this is $5,000 this month. It was $8,000 last month, so I might wait to get Theory's gear this month. There's also both Drip King Seth and the Drip God Seth. Both only $800, which definitely helps him out significantly. Triple H's gear, which is insanely overpriced at $8,000. Nobody uses him anymore. Snoop for $800. White and black gear for Hogan at $300. Trickster Miz, which is literally plus 50, not percent, 50 yellow gem damage. Imperium gear, which is 2 trap gems. WrestleMania 21 gear, which is 3 generate. And the camo vest for plus 2 yellow. So nothing else really overlapping, but the NXT gear and the Waller gears. Waller gears are indeed the same price. NXT gear for Theory is cheaper this month than it is last month, which will mean that I'm not going to get Theory gear for the last month. One other thing very quickly to note, this month's set of moments. Everyone's been wanting their moment token. It is only 1,000. You do need 8 of these to get the moment unlocked, but the token is there. It is obviously a limit 1, but it is there. So something to look forward to. Unfortunately, there is no $900 Wyatt 6 moment in there. So is what it is. Now, back to this month. We have Charlotte for the gear. Charlotte's a nice gear. Definitely helps her be arguably the top technician female in the game. That moment that we just went over, I really like how strong it makes Mae Young. It's a personal preference type of thing. I don't really run technician females just because they feel slow. Charlotte's gear definitely helps for some nutty defensive setups if you like running that way. So completely up to y'all if you're feeling up for it. Again, the moments are the same. The straps are the same. There's nothing really new to go over there compared to what we've done in the past. You know what to do. If you need someone, then chase the strap. If you need someone's, moment, then they're available on these walls. There's shards of the monthly characters, which aren't horrible, but nothing really too much time to invest into. Again, as you can see, the prices of these moments are here. There was no Summer of 2024 Champions moment here. Also, something to note is a couple of these moments went down in price. The Acolytes tag team went down to about 3,000. The Sami Zayn kicked out of the Bloodline, I believe, went down a little bit as well. So definitely doesn't seem like it's worth getting moments on this wall. The straps are very identical. For those of you that don't remember, I did manage to get my 100% gem damage strap from here for Modern Striker as a 100%er, and then walked away at the end of the month with an insane amount of 100%ers for Modern Striker. So not really missing out on much. The gears here, Hall of Fame Kurt Angle gold gear, very, very strong for that character. Don't know that it's worth going after when Hall of Fame month is in January, although it might be if you're going to need to use them as a CSS or want to use them. Is cool. Hardcore Champion gear, it's literally just a gear that looks cool. It gives him all the MP, but it doesn't. He's not a great character. He just isn't. The Waller gears are probably going to be what I'm going to end up getting. The Dexter Loomis gear is so insignificant at 25%, it's not worth it. Same with Montez Ford, even though I already have it, 25% not worth it. The NXT gear for Theory, again, same exact gear as you can see, almost 3,000 more, actually over 3,000 more. The Red Razor gear, very cool if you have Oozing Machismo, makes him very, very strong. The Lita gears, if you want to see some good gameplay on Lita, definitely check out Sir Zoro's gameplay on her. Will help her for sure if that's, the route that you want to go. I'm not really bothered about needing Hall of Fame females, so I'm not going to be bothered with that. Stacy gear is a collector's piece, even though it's very strong. She is not. Alexa Bliss is literally just 1 gem, is kind of useless. Honky Tonk gear is 1 MP and 2 strength. Again, Honky Tonk is definitely way past the effectiveness. And for me, I have been wanting this gear so much for so long. I spent about 7 megas when this guy very first came out. For those of you that don't know, I am a massive Eddie Guerrero mark. There's one WWE title belt that I actually own, which is a red, yellow, and green Mexican colored replica of the belt that he won off of Brock Lesnar. Very, very huge Eddie fan. So I'm going to be getting this gear, even though it literally does nothing for him. He's never going to be usable in this game unless he gets a revamp, which he's not going to. But this is what I remember my Eddie being like. This is why I spent so much money in the game to get this gear. I was never lucky enough to get it out of the gear chips, so I'm going to be getting this Eddie gear as well. So that's kind of be it for this wall. I mean, there's really not much else going on here for this month-long midweek. Just wanted to compare this one to the other one. So we're going to go ahead and get both the Waller gears this month so that I am not tempted to spend anything next month. I've already spent more than enough this past month in regards to the game. So there's one, there is two. And from no gears for Waller, we are now fully geared out, maxed out. Shout out to No Mercy 2005 Eddie Guerrero gear finally coming home. I am beyond thrilled. I cannot put it to words how stoked I am that I finally got that gear. All these gears are kind of useless to me. We're at 7,000 month-long midweek left. I'm going to wait for the red ring to happen. That's fine. What I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to go all the way to the bottom here. And these guaranteed sections, for those of you that aren't aware, I would still like to get a 100% move damage for Modern Era Striker, for Rabbit and for Bailey. Definitely will help. There's no guarantee move damage straps in this wall yet. It's just gem. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the move strap for Modern Striker. It is going to be $12.49. That's going to put me down to just a smidgen over 5,000. So here we go. Hopefully we get 100. And we'll check it out in the inventory as well. And I actually made, I'm sure most of you will think that I'm crazy for this, but I actually made a little list in regards to the straps that I just don't have gem damage for. So I'm missing a Ruthless Aggression Tech, a PG Acro, and a Reality Tech. So might be a little funky sounding, but I might decide to pick up a 100%er for Ruthless. I might decide to pick up a 100%er for Reality or PG. PG's kind of dumb in my opinion, but I have 4 classes that I don't have a 100%er for in PG, and I know PG's not a great era, so I'm kind of like bouncing back and forth. Do I take it just to say that I have one, even though they all kind of stink, or do I not and go for something else? I think I'm gonna just bite the bullet on. I don't really want to go for 1 and 6. I think I'm gonna just bite the bullet on PG, which I know again is probably gonna drive a lot of you nuts. But I don't really feel the need for a 100%er on the rest of these. There's one Hall of Famer that I don't have as Striker. There's one Ruthless, which is Tech. There's the Reality is Striker, Trickster, and Tech that I don't have hundreds for. I mean, maybe I can get a Trickster one for Bubba and, use him for some fun. PG really doesn't have anything good, to be honest. You know what? That's what I'll do. Before we call it quits, let's go and check this wall. How much are the straps there? They're the same. Alright, so I mean, look, if I really want to get a PG strap, I will just do it next month instead. Where are we? Are we here? Yeah, we are. Double checking these gears. I don't really think I want much out of it. I can definitely get the Lita gears just for fun. Can look at the Honky Tonk gears. I could get the Dexter Loomis gear. I think I already have it. I guess give me a second while I go and check these things. So Lita, Hall of Fame. We have no gears for her. And also the gears were wrong. It said +1 MP, but this is move damage. So that's not right. And then Honky Tonk Milkman Hall of Fame. I believe I do have both of his gears. Okay. And then Dexter, which is the striker. Yeah, he's wearing his gear too. Well, I mean, if that's the case, there's really not much left on this wall for me to get, to be very transparent. I already have it. I already, got the honky tonk gears. I mean, this would take me down to 4,000. This would take me down to about 3,200. And that would stop me from getting the strap, but then I'd have to find out where to dump the other 3,000. That doesn't really seem like it's going to be worth it. Yeah, well, you know what? I think I'm going to roll the dice. It's past 2 in the morning at this point. I sound like an idiot. I'm going to roll the dice on a 100% gem damage for reality. Maybe we get Trickster. We got Trickster. We can use some Bubba Ray Dudley fun gameplay. We also have 2,000 left over. That is most likely going to be... What is this? They have like takedowns and... that's stupid. It's going to be going into metal bits for sure. Going to come back out here. We're going to pick up the gold gear for Lita, I think, right? I mean, well, you need both for the multi-gem. The first one's not worth it. Yeah, well, there's really not much else to spend. We're just going to pick up the gold gear. That's fine. Might as well. Something new is better than nothing new, right? New is new. That's what we always say around here. New is new. And cleanup crew on metal bits, because metal bits get gone through real quick around these parts. I think I'm going to be left with actually 20. That's kind of stinky, right? Yeah, we're left with 20. Can't get anything else. All right, well, that's going to be it for this Prize Wall Eval. Went through a lot of them, and definitely a much longer video than I had anticipated or really hoped for. So I do apologize that it took as long as it did. I did have to go through and check a few things while doing the recording here. And I know that some of you kind of hate the longer videos. I completely respect that. This one is hopefully supposed to be educational for the majority of you out there, so kind of why it's a little bit on the longer side. And again, I needed to double check my own items to see what it was that I was looking for. Hopefully helps get you all also into the rhythm of checking your own items to see what it is that you need. Again, just because I picked it doesn't mean that you have to pick it. Just because I need it might not mean that you need it. Everyone's in a different boat. But anyway, that's going to be it for me here on this video. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to share with your friends ASAP, as you can see, because all these prize walls go down in about 12 hours. And leave some comments below. What did you get on all of the prize walls? We went through a good chunk of them. Did you go in on the end of month blitz and spend on the finale prize wall? Did you get the 5-star dealio, or did you pick up some of the shards here? What did you get on the monthly prize wall? Because I get a lot of stuff on these, and it's a big win for me to get this discount prize wall. Do you think after seeing this that you might be inclined to get the discount prize wall or not? And I know that we did a little mini eval on the current month midweek, but that's because I wanted to compare it to the previous month midweek. Lots to go through there. Picked up 4 new gears. Picked up a new strap. Oh, also, let me before we hang up the video, before we call it quits here, let's go ahead and check that strap for the Modern Striker. 50%. That one's going in the trash. That's going to be it for me. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy the Deck the Brawls monthly that we have going on. I'm looking forward to saving some money. That's about the nicest that I can say it. Anyway, have a good one, everybody.